Margot and I welcome you, and we thank you for sharing one of the greatest days of our life together. There are people from more than 16 states here tonight, 3 continents, friends that I've known since my childhood, and friends that I've known for about 20 hours. And I love you all. You honor us and you bless us with your presence, so I thank you for that.
Alison decided it would be a good opportunity to bring Erik to meet all of our girlfriends at one time at a party where it was very much our crowd. We were comfortable, and she brings in this guy who's very handsome and is trying to impress the friends that she was hoping we would all give him a sign of approval, and he was great.
When I was a junior in college, I stayed up all night consoling a boy with a broken heart. Alison had done it. I helped the boy look for his missing keys in the grass outside of TI, Alison's eating club, and then I sat on the curb and told him he'd be okay, that it wasn't meant to be. I felt like I was supposed to say something about how it was her loss, about how she wasn't perfect, there was someone better, but none of those things were true, and I'm a terrible liar. So mostly I sat there and just let him be sad. The truth is, Alison is patient, and she was just waiting for Erik.
I'm all about smiling, and about how do you really, really smile and laugh. And I've seen today 2 of the most authentic smiles that I've never seen. I think that not only Erik and Alison are super happy, but everyone here is just staring with happiness and just smiling for happiness and for their happiness, and that's just amazing.
I had 2 boys before I had Alison as my first daughter, and she's my only daughter. I was a little bit worried when she was on her way. I know boys, but how do you deal with a girl? From the first, she made it easy. Always woke up with a smile, happy all the time. As a toddler, I used to put her to bed every night and sing to her. So every night I sang "You Are My Sunshine," and we loved it, something we shared together. As she grew a little older and her taste in music was more refined, we started a little game that became sillier and sillier as we both got older. I would tell her good night and I would say, "You're the best." And she would say, "No, Dad, you're the best." And we would challenge each other to see who got the last word in before I closed the door. So it got quicker and quicker, and it got shortened to "You the best, you the best," and then the door would close. So it's still there. You're the best. You are the best.
For me personally, I appreciate the fact that one of the reasons they are together is, one, Erik is a gentleman. And if he wasn't the type of gentleman to offer to walk a girl home, to make sure she gets home safely, or to get her to the subway, who knows where they would be. And that's where I feel like I was there towards the end of the night. I kind of felt it was my time to leave. And it was Erik nice enough to walk Alison home. And then we're here as a result of that one simple kind of genuine, gentlemanly act. And it's incredible to see that type of situation.
Erik, you're one of my best friends, and I'm so happy for you. Alison, Erik is the greatest guy, and I could not pick a better person for Erik than you. And I just feel like everyone in the room can just tell how much you guys love each other. To Erik and Alison, lifetime of happiness.
Erik wasn't the boy next door. He wasn't the high school sweetheart. So I just needed to know, who was this guy who impressed my hard-to-impress daughter? He's quick-witted with a wry comment and the wry smile that goes with it. He's passionate about his sports teams and the people he cares about. He's adventuresome, even bold. Most importantly, he's caring and loves our daughter deeply. I trust him with one of the most precious things in my life. If I were to say she's perfect, I have no doubt there's one other person in this room who would agree with me.
The wedding has been, absolutely beautiful, and I also thought the speeches given by the maid of honor, best man, and father of the bride, were very touching and very on point for, who Alison and Erik truly are.
It's been a while since the last time that I cried in a wedding. And I cried of happiness, And that's the best cry. Those are the best tears that you can never drop. When it's from happiness deep inside your heart. I just love them, they are amazing.
Traditionally, when we're out drinking, it's generally the guys that are the ones that are culprits, ordering shots and trying to get all their friends drunk. The interesting thing is, as much as often Erik is the culprit in those situations, I've also been there when Alison has been the culprit in those situations. So it's like, sometimes you look at the partner for relief. Them as a couple, you can't turn to anyone because they're both crazy.
It's not only when you need them, like in the more profound and deep way. When you need them to have shots, they're also there. I've seen a lot of couples. I honestly never ever seen a couple that complements as well as Erik and Alison's do.
I met Alison my freshman year of college, and from the minute I met her, she's just one of those people who takes you under her wing and protects you. She's a year older than me, so I always thought she had an eye on me, making sure that I was okay, that I was having fun. It was in a very genuine, we're in this together, and I want to make sure that you have fun, I have fun.
I'm Erik's friend, so I remember that day that I met Alison, and to be honest, yes, I was judging a little bit, but she's amazing. And I remember one day that I was just feeling, I needed a friend, and without asking, without saying anything, without whatever, she was there.
He's ageless, and I think we can truly say that because I think a lot of people that I meet, when they meet him for the first time, they're not sure if he's 20, whether he's 25, and incredibly, he's maybe a touch a little older than that age, but he's just a really sweet, humble type of guy. I think, knowing also Alison, he's a very sporty and athletic person, and ultimately I think the soccer field is where they found their love for each other. So I think just seeing that competitive nature in him.
Close your eyes.
So I think a lot of those characteristics in terms of being competitive, being a sweet person, and just an easy person to be able to get along with, easy person to grab a drink with, someone easy to talk to. I think you can easily translate that into someone that could be a potential life partner.
I went to Kleinfeld's with my mom, and we were women on a mission. We knew what we were looking for, and we tried on a ton of dresses, but when when I tried that one on, it was the second dress I tried on. We kind of knew that was the one. So then we got it, and we canceled the rest of the day, and my mom and I spent the day on the town in New York, and then a bunch of my friends all came over to her hotel room, and we popped champagne and had a blast, and it was a really special kind of day with my mom.
You're in a big white field of whites.
She had this amazing ability in college to persevere, and I've never met anyone who hasn't accepted the word no. She doesn't accept when people say that she can't. She finds creative ways to be incredibly successful.
I'm not supposed to cry. I said I wouldn't, but I knew I would. Peanut.
Chris, I see where you get your smile.
Erik and Alison are amazing souls, and that you just have to love it. You know, when amazing souls come together, it's just for the better. It's just for the better.
Alison. Can't believe it's happening.
I think, the things they see in each other, they share a lot of traits. They're both so adventurous. They're up for anything. And I also think they're both very driven people. But also, they keep a lighthearted side where they make sure they have fun doing anything they're doing, whether it's work, playing soccer, or whatever, going hiking. And I think it's really, the combination of all those things that make Alison and Erik so special together.
Alison was tasked with planning their 4th of July plans, so she planned this weekend away with Erik. They found this resort that had 1,000,001 activities. Alison was like, this is the place we're going. So it meant a lot to them. It was early enough in their relationship that it was like a formidable vacation. She had the reins of like where it was planned. And so I guess when Erik was thinking about how he wanted to propose, that was the location that really stood out as this really important moment in their relationship. So they went on this hike, and she really did not expect him to pop the question when he did. And she has never had a doubt in her mind that he was the one. And she's been beaming about the moment, since it happened, and has been so excited planning this wedding. And I think more importantly, just starting their life together.
The wedding day in general has been an incredible day. I know there was talk of rain occurring, and the incredible couple that they are, they willed it to be a perfect day, and that ultimately was what the wedding was today. So it was a really nice, intimate wedding. There was a great bunch of people. The musicians were incredible in terms of the music they were playing, and everyone was just, I think, appreciative to be invited and to be able to celebrate the great occasion. It was just a perfect day.
Feel about me, and it's just like a dream. Oh, you're my
We've been invited here today to share with Alison and Erik a very important moment in their lives. Since they met, their love and mutual understanding has grown and matured. And now they have decided to live their lives together as husband and wife.
I'm very telling about their relationship, and it's what all of us have referenced, is just like the sense of adventure that they have. I mean, Alison loves to go on hikes, and we're from Manhattan. People don't decide to leave the weekend after a big night to go out on a hike, but Alison and Erik explored trails, and yes, they got up to go to soccer. They went out to New Hampshire where they eventually got engaged, but I think just in general, they approach life with this kind of thrill-seeking sense of adventure and making the best out of every situation because they're in it together, they're learning, they're growing, and that I think is very telling of their relationship.
I've had very few days that are as happy as this one. I just love it, you know. I think that it's very, very difficult to have another day like this. I'm so happy for Erik and Alison.
Now you will feel no storms, for each of you will be shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no loneliness, for each of you is companion to the other. May happiness be your companion, may beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and all through the years to come. Go this day to your dwelling place and enter into your days. May your days be good and long upon the earth. Your adventure has just begun.
I see the future for, Erik and Alison as extremely bright. I've seen just over the last few years that I've known them, they succeed in everything they do, and they have such a good outlook on life that I can't imagine anything other than, wonderful things, building a family together, going on adventures together, and generally just having the perfect life.
You make me smile and bring happiness to my life. I love you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you are yet to be.
I promise to encourage you to chase your dreams, to create a loving home for our family that's full of laughter.
To always hold you with tenderness, to have the patience that love demands,
to speak when words are needed, and to share silence when they are not.
I give you this ring as an eternal symbol
of my love and commitment to you.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride, and I present you Mr. and Mrs. Burkett.
I don't think I'm constipated. You're on camera. Oh.
Well, Fox I've known since 7th grade, and Sutter since 9th grade. I think that's mine. Stop stealing my things.
You want it?
What is this? The original what?
What? That's...
Well, KFC stands for Kentucky Fried Chicken.
No, I
Or Kelly Francis and the Chicken. And the Chicken. A band that's unfortunately not playing. Yeah, it's no longer together. We've been decommissioned.
All of my friends' favorite pictures with me, and everyone wrote notes. I can't read that now, otherwise I'll cry.
No.
Lisa would kill me.
No.
That seemed like such a good idea.
It is. It makes a difference.
It's nice if you take it off later, then it's nice when it hangs.
Yeah, that looks really stylish.
It's totally worth it.
You want to go put your dress on?
Put your dress on. Go. I'm gonna put my dress on too. You're giving a thumbs up. There you go, and then I'll leave.
All right, bunny ears on my head. Bunny ears. Come on, baby. You always do that. 100%. All right.
She asked for it.
1, 2, 3.
Idiots.